I tested 3 popular strategies with the same condition and the results surprised me. If you think RSI, MACD and Bollinger are just lying, see what they're gonna do in practice. One of the strategies worked worst, not so effective. Let's figure it out. Hi, I'm Manish. If you're watching this video, that means you're interested in how to do a trade, not just blinking on it. Today, I'm going to show you the 3 strategies RSI, MACD and Bollinger in the same condition. I'm going to show the result honest. But since these strategies are long term and we are all busy here, I will just show part of each one and not waste your time. It will be enough to see how each of them works. Strategy 1, RSI. Let's set up all the parameters. RSI, as it stands for Relative Strength Index, we're gonna go down as there's a 2 lines. One stands for the above, it's actually overbought, and the below is oversold. So whenever the middle lines goes above, if it's overbought, you know what you need to do. You just need to select sell. And same goes to when things goes down, you need to click buy because it's been oversold. You need to hit it for a buy. Here you clearly can see that we actually did a sell because it was overbought. Waiting for according to the time period, you can see what is going to be a decision right now. And make sure about the time period and the amount. You need to be very precise about that, and even you can look on the currency. Don't forget to enable the RSI strategies on the screen so you can keep a track record of that and focus on the middle line too. And it's still near to the above one, so obviously the price will gonna go drop down. And boom. So this strategy worked properly. You clearly saw that it actually worked. Now let's go ahead and change the currency. I'm gonna go with $80, changing the currency pair. Okay, you clearly can see that while changing currency, it's been near. Okay, it's been oversold. So we can actually go ahead and click on the buy. Wait for the perfect time. It should be about to the sold. Let's wait. Remember that perfect timing is really important. So we are not getting one, we need to switch it to a different currency and look for the great opportunity. Patience is the key. Don't forget, no matter strategy you're using, it's also important. So let's analyze the other. This one is not a perfect one. It's near to the above, it's middle still. Okay, this one is slightly better. So let's move into the one. Oh, this looks perfect. This is also near to that. No. Okay, this is also not a perfect one. Okay, this is still better. No. You clearly can see the middle line is actually stable. It shouldn't be like that. Either it should be up or either it should be down. So you can take your chances and bet it on the right side. So this one looks perfect. Let's go with buy. The reason why I selected buy because you can see that below it's actually crossing a line. So that means it was oversold. Now we need to go ahead and click on buy. Waiting for a moment. Let's the candle to get closed. And we actually selected the decision what's very accurate because you can see the right decision is really important in terms of that. And if you're not making one, you're probably gonna make a loss on that. And RSI is actually one of the best tools even for the beginners. It's not a hard stroke, like you don't need to take a time to understand that. It's quite easy, it's quite simple and clean. And obviously you can get an access on the category of the strategies on the pocket option or any trading platform. And boom, this strategy worked and we made a profit. Understand that this is also helpful. So let's go ahead and give it one more chance. We're gonna switch it to a different currency and getting the right one is very important. Okay, it's actually overbought. Let's change the currency and we're gonna just sell it. Okay, they are still like above. As it's for a 1 minute, you can wait for a while, and obviously the strategist helps you for that. There's still hope the candle isn't has been closed yet. We still need to wait for that and give it a chance. And you see the middle line is actually go down. So if you are moving for like 5 minutes or 3 minutes, probably you can take a bet on that. And you can see the cards in our side. So let's get chance. And boom, the profit and the strategy works. So RSI, it's easiest and the clean strategy. Let's talk about the MACD, moving average conversion diversion. I know it sounds complicated, but it's not. So let's move it and change the currency pair. We're gonna get it sell. The reason why, here is a two thing that you need to be understandable. First, there's a two line. Whenever it's above, it's been overbought. The same rule applies here. But the only part is that if it's overbought, you need to sell it. And whenever they get each other correspondence, your higher chances the market will going to get fluctuate. And it's a very good time in order to buy or sell. The strategy is also clean and more understandable when you've been enabled that. And even if you want to use it with other strategies like RSI, it is possible. So as it was overbought, we just predicted and we're gonna go with the sell. So you can see the candle just got broken and there's like a new candle, it's been arised. Boom. Did you saw like we just made a profit and MACD looks perfect. Let's change a different currency right now. Check the both of the line how they are close to each other, if they are going to get interactive with each other. Not really better. No, it can be better. No, this can be bad, but not to take a risk. Finding the right one is actually more important. Be patient, discipline, and perseverance. Those are three things you need to make sure that you have it. No. Okay, it's almost will going to get intersect each other, so there are chances to going on that. Wait for a perfect time, guys. Analyze that. Let's see. You clearly see that they are going to intersect each other. So let's wait for the right jump. Okay, it looks steady, so obviously he's a patient, so let's wait for that. See, if you would have been done a trading and you're a beginner and without a strategist, at least you'd realize that you were taking a so much big risk, and having the strategist makes things more clear. Don't you think? Oh, let's go ahead and make it a sell. You clearly saw that they actually intersected with each other and the market is overbought. So higher chances it's gonna go with market sell. So clearly you can see the jump and the more charts about this. And it's already crossed our entry point. And you can see the green line, it's actually moving down. Don't you think that strategy makes things easier? Let's just And one other thing, what makes difference with the MACD and RSI shows like profit and it only shows like overbought and sell. But here you at least got to know about your entry point and jump point. Moving ahead to changing the amount right now, as we already made a profit, so let's move into the different currency pair and look for the right one. Okay, this pretty looks like they're gonna get intersect to each other and wait for a perfect movement. If you want, like, let's see the different currency until, okay, this also looks the same and we can jump it on right away. Wait for a perfect time. See that they are just going to get, so okay, let's go for the buy. As you can see, the candle has been moving upward and it has been predicted it's gonna still go up. While knowing one thing about the strategies, it's also very easy accessible on the platform of trading. So you do have a opportunity to add multiple strategies at the same time. Don't forget, you can actually understand all the strategies and while making up predictions and making a bet on buy or sell. And you can use the strategies even on the demo account, so don't forget about using in demo. And boom, first of all, we made a profit. And either you can use a demo account, it's also one of the best thing you can do that. Okay, strategy 3, Bollinger strategy. One of the strategy was created by John Bollinger. So let me explain you the strategy and why I selected sell. First of all, the strategy comes with the 3 lines, upper and the lower and the middle line. So where the upper band is actually, it's like overbought, it keeps direction and the boundary. Whenever the price of the amount, it's like goes up beyond like upper or lower, let's imagine if it went upper, that means it's upper bought and you can actually go ahead and sell it. Same goes to the downward. If it's been sold too much, you can actually go ahead and make a buy. So just like Bollinger Bands, people also say that it represents the band. If you're stretching the upper band and it goes down, and out will automatically come back again. Same goes to the left side. So in this scenario, it's upper and lower. Clean and simple. It's actually more relevant than the other strategies. But obviously, don't forget RSI, MACD strategies can be done together, and this was the profit. So let's give it a try with a different currency pair and use the Bollinger strategies. Let me select that, and remember that fluctuation is really important, and you can see the upper has been crossed. Let's give it a try for the amount. Wait for a perfect time. Probably it can go more risk free. Okay, we sold it because upper band was crossed and the boundary was made. So let's wait for a perfect time. And when we talk about the strategies, guys, remember RSI, MACD and Bollinger Bands. Those are 3 key strategies even for the beginners. Don't forget, I'm still a pro trader. I still use those strategies. The reason why? Obviously, it's clean, easy and relevant. You don't really need to do a hard about letting know about news and everything. It just helps you to analyze and predict the market. And you already realize that using a strategy is one of the key things, and you need to be more precise by using those. Take patience, take deep breath, and don't make those 5 mistakes and boom, just we hit the profit. So let's give one more try of the Bollinger Bands. Moving at this currency, we can see it's oversold, but not really. But let's move into the different. Okay, we can go with this one. or either we can just look it on different currency pair. Not really, because it's near to the main line. No, don't take a bet on this. But if it's making a jump, you can wait for that, or either you can switch it back to different currency. No, it's not gonna be a good option on this. See, using the strategy actually makes you risk free. Oh, this looks pretty good. Let's wait for a jump if it is going to be a jump. Or either jump into the different currency. Oh, this also looks nice. Let's go for the sell. And whenever you switch currency, you also need to change if you want to amount is also important. And if you see that there are higher chances that you're gonna win this bet, obviously you can change the amount according to your preference. And remember, keeping the reserve, also not blowing your money. So take it like 1 or 3% of your whole balance. It's really important. Even if you are pro, I'm still a pro trader. I still like to use my own rules in terms of making a trade, and it doesn't matter if you're starting with the $50 or $500 or $5,000. The only key point is like using 1 or 3% max. And if you want to be risk free and if you're just beginner trader, just 3 trades in a day, and boom, we just made 1 more profit. So Bollinger Bands strategy also it's more relevant and more convenient, as we can see right now, and it's the best strategy. So what do you think about the strategies RSI, MACD and Bollinger Band? Which looks more fancy, which sounds more fancy? Do let me know about this. So 3 strategies, 3 approaches for trading. Which one you would going to choose? You and I have gone through all these 3 strategies. RSI, MACD and Bollinger. Which one you like the most? Each of them they work in a different way and for different people. And if you are a beginner and want to see a clear signal without guesswork or start with analytical, start with RSI. It shows the specific levels where the markets may turn. But remember, RSI is not a money maker. It's just a tool. It works if you know how to wait. It doesn't like a fuss. But you need to be a discipline and patience. RSI will give you confidence, but if you want to go with more depth and more knowledge about this, go with the MACD strategy. MACD is your choice. MACD goes and analyzes the strength and the chart before you analyzes that. It says, wait, now it's time. The strategy rewards those who wait out of the market without confirmation. It gives stability and avoid chaotic moves. Bollinger. If Bollinger Bands were music, it's going to be a metal drum, where it will going to predict where the music will going to be a speed up. My choice. I use everything together. I created an AI bot that helps me to stay focused and analyzes the dozens of charts. Filter it out the noises. Show only strong signals, and then my experiences come on it play. Write in the comments which strategies you have been tried and which strategies have been worked best for you. You have seen these 3 famous strategies, how it works. They are not magic, but they are the tool. It will work wisely if you use it wisely. Here, the Manish was with you. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon. And don't forget, the chart is always talking to you. You just need to listen it on it. And see you on the next video.